My son got 2 lineal belts, man.
Who did you lose
to? He ain't in the
to?
pound for pound list, man.
Yo,
this is
senior,
bullshit.
Senior, who did you lose to?
Bullshit.
Who did you lose to?
Been babied
you was
all
in
your
the corner
freaking
that
life.
night. You was in the corner that
babied all
night.
your life.
Okay, now watch this.
Man,
watch
I got
January
you on the pound
31st.
for pound list, man.
After the fight, I want you to
Zepeda.
talk everything you've been talking since I've been baby.
Man, I can't wait,
I'm gonna show you.
Man, I wish it was tomorrow, man. I wish it was today, man.
Man, we could. I'm ready right now.
Shut you down.
I'm ready at any given.
I'm gonna fight in the future, so I didn't really understand what was the issue with me sizing him up during that time. But it never.
This is the moment everything erupted. Teofimo Lopez crossed the line, no debate. The slap instantly spiked the tension. And yes, Shakur Stevenson reacted, because no fighter simply absorbs that kind of disrespect. But Teofimo made it physical first. Shakur's response showed pride, fire, and the mentality of a fighter who refuses to be disrespected. Frank Warren is essentially saying, keep it professional. Face-offs aren't street fights, and everything should be saved for fight night. But once respect is tested, emotions naturally take over. Shakur reacted exactly how a real fighter would. Teofimo making it physical first shows who truly lost control.
They've had a push and a shove.
Well, this is not a gang fight. You know, the only two have been fighting are the boxers, and save it for the night. They don't get paid. They don't get paid to fight before the fight. Stupid.
Eddie Hearn breaks it down from a fighter's mindset. Once things turn personal, reactions become difficult to hold back. That helps explain Shakur's anger without justifying the situation itself. Teofimo pushed it beyond words, and once it became physical, a response was inevitable.
When someone pushes your buttons, when someone shoves you like that, when someone starts talking about your mum, no man, look, I'm a complete pussy, right? If you start talking about my mum and all this other stuff, I'm going to have a pop at you. I can't fight it, but I don't care. I'll have a right go. And you're talking about the world heavyweight champion. If you start talking to him like that, if you shove him like that, he's going to...
The Wade perspective is that it shouldn't happen, but it's also nothing new in combat sports. Boxing history has seen far worse, which puts this moment into context. The key issue is who initiated it. Teofimo chose to get physical. Shakur responding doesn't make him wrong. It shows he isn't weak and won't be bullied before a fight of this magnitude.
For the line, you shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be putting hands on each other. But it is the fight game, and we've seen far worse. We've seen guys get in fights. We've seen people throw dollies in this game, in the combat sport.
Abel Sanchez keeps it focused on the fight itself. He believes Shakur wins if he controls distance and tempo, because that's where he excels. Teofimo needing to rush in says a lot. He can't outbox Shakur cleanly. That pressure helps explain the frustration during the face-off. When a fighter knows he has to force the action, emotions often surface early.
Shakur's a great talent, and Teofimo looked great in his last fight. Of course, he didn't have Shakur in front of him. But I think that for Shakur, he has to keep the fight at his distance. If he does that, I think it's a win for him. Teofimo, he's more, he wants to draw you in, he wants to counterpunch. He's going to have to be a different guy this time. He's going to have to attack. He's going to have to be leading the fight.
Timothy Bradley Jr. warns fans not to underestimate Teofimo's physical tools. Speed and athleticism are real advantages, and that's fair, but boxing is more than speed alone. Shakur wins fights with timing, control, and ring IQ. Those traits frustrate aggressive fighters the most. When speed stops being enough, panic starts creeping in. That tension was already visible at the face-off.
Real. It's not gonna be an easy damn fight for Shakur Stevenson. Nope, it ain't gonna be an easy fight. Nope. After studying freaking Lopez yesterday, man, look. That athleticism that he got, that's...
Johnny Nelson focuses on timing and responsibility. He says moments like this create danger and complicate things for officials. His criticism targets the action itself. And again, Teofimo created the situation. Shakur didn't come in chasing controversy. Moments like these can shape a fight mentally. Fighters who lose discipline early often struggle to regain calm once the bell rings.
This morning, man, to make the way how he's done it, you know, on the morning of a fight, it's just wrong. It's dangerous, and the board are now in a situation where they think shit. So I don't know how they're going to do it.
Simon Jordan says he's seen worse and isn't shocked. That may be true, but context matters. This didn't feel like promotion. It felt like genuine frustration. Shakur staying composed after being disrespected says a lot about his mindset. Teofimo crossing that line suggests he's already feeling the pressure of what Shakur brings to the ring.
He smashed an egg in his face. I mean, how many times have we seen boxers do things that they shouldn't do? You know, we saw Derek Chisora spit on Vitaly Klitschko.
We didn't need that.
I'm not offended by it.
Adam Smith says this kind of behavior shouldn't be encouraged, even if it adds drama. That's true from a promotional standpoint, but fights aren't won at face-offs. Shakur often elevates when pressure increases. Chaos doesn't favor the fighter running on emotion. It favors the one who stays sharp and disciplined. Teofimo grabbed headlines, but Shakur is focused on winning rounds, controlling pace, and proving it when it matters.
Twice as big for the casual fans. Do we condone it? I mean, in boxing terms, should that happen at a head-to-head? Of course not, but these things do happen. This is the fight business, and it's just made it even bigger, and we wait to see what happens next.
Dave Caldwell emphasizes that once hands are laid, everything changes. It's no longer just talk. That's the key point. Teofimo took it there first. Shakur reacting afterward doesn't make him reckless, it makes him human. Respect matters in boxing. Fighters who cross that line early often do so because words and confidence don't feel sufficient. Shakur's calm intensity afterward looks like focus, not fear.
The push was, we've seen worse, you know what I mean? But lively. And what followed actually was one of the few times that I've seen Anthony Joshua unravel, if you like. Because normally it's very composed, but you can't be composed when a man's talking to you like that.
Eddie Hearn compares this to other high-pressure moments, showing how even composed fighters can snap when respect is challenged. That comparison matters because restraint in moments like this is rare. Shakur showed control after the slap, and that speaks volumes. Teofimo trying to provoke emotion instead of trusting his boxing can come off as insecurity. When fighters rely more on agitation than skill, it often signals uncertainty about how the fight plays out once the bell rings. And yes, we've seen worse.
Fighters on stage their face-off? Of course not. Yes, it's over the line. You shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be putting hands on each other. But it is the fight game, and we've seen far worse. We've seen guys get in fights. We've seen people throw dollies in this game in the combat sports world.